friends, let's compare Vivo T1 Pro 5G versus OPPO A77 2022 in detailing. We also given details about other important competitor phone at same price segment in the end, so let's compare. Now let's talk about the highlight of both the phones, then we are going to deep comparison. First we talk about the most important part of phone hardware. First of all, see in the detail about CPU. If we talk about GPU, then T1 Pro 5G have Adreno 642L and A77 2022 have Power VRGE 8320 we can see. If we talk about chipset, then Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G is available in T1 Pro 5G and MediaTek Helio G35 is available in A77 2022. Talking about RAM, then T1 Pro 5G have two options are available, with 6GB 8GB RAM, and A77 2022 have only one options, which have 4GB RAM. If we talking about internal memory, then T1 Pro 5G have 128GB, have A77 2022 have 64GB storage. Let's see the expandable memory in T1 Pro 5G not available, and in A77 2022 it's up to 1TB. In both phone have same Android V12 operating system. Here is the complete details about battery. Let's see the information about display. If we talk about display type, then T1 Pro 5G have AMOLED and A77 2022 have IPS LCD display. Display size, T1 Pro 5G have 6.44 inches and A77 2022 have 6.56 inches. Aspect ratio in T1 Pro 5G it's 20:9 and in A77 2022 it's 20:1:9. Display resolution in T1 Pro 5G 1080x2404 and in A77 2022 there will be 720x1612 we can see. Screen to body ratio, T1 Pro 5G have 85.19% while A77 2022 it will be 84.62%. Refresh rate in T1 Pro 5G it will be 90Hz and A77 2022 it's 60Hz. If we talk about PPI density, then T1 Pro 5G have 409 pixels per inch and in A77 2022 there will be 269 pixels per inch. Let's talk about brightness, then in T1 Pro 5G it's 1300 nits and in A77 2022 it's 600 nits. Now let's see the complete detail of body of both phones. Let's see the detail about our favorite features camera. Friends, first of all talk about rear camera, then we can see 3 camera in T1 Pro 5G, which is primary camera, ultra wide angle camera, and finally macro camera, and in A77 2022 we can see 2 camera, which is primary camera and finally depth camera. If we talk about video camera, then T1 Pro 5G have 7 and A77 2022 have 8. Different types of features are available. Now let's talk about the front selfie camera, then in T1 Pro 5G have single camera can be seen which have 2 different features are available. And in A77 2022 have also single camera can be seen which have 3 features are available. Now, we check the detail about dimensions. Talking about the length of both the phones, T1 Pro 5G have 6.29 inch and in A77 2022 it's 6.44 inch. Width in T1 Pro 5G have 2.9 inch and A77 2022 it's 2.95 inch. If we talk about thickness, then T1 Pro 5G have 0.33 inch and in A77 2022 it's 0.31 inch. Now let's talk about weight, then. T1 Pro 5G it's 180.3 grams and A77 2022 it has 187 grams which is heavier than T1 Pro 5G. Let's see the other features of both phones. If we talk about color option, then both phone have two color options. Here is the detail about network, Bluetooth, GPS and Wi-Fi. Friends, now let's talk about pros and cons then. Vivo T1 Pro 5G have 6 pros and 5 cons, and if we talk about OPPO A77 2022 then we can see 6 pros and 1 cons. Finally talking about price then. T1 Pro 5G have two variants which are 6GB RAM 128GB storage at 23,999 rupees, 8GB RAM 128GB storage at 24,999 rupees, and if we talk about A77 2022 then only one variant we can see which are in 4GB RAM 64GB storage at 15,499 rupees. Finally, talking about result then. In performance T1 Pro 5G it's ahead. In display T1 Pro 5G it's ahead. In main camera T1 Pro 5G it's ahead. In front, selfie camera both phone are same. Friends, now if we talk about the other competitor at same price. First one is Realme 8, second is Realme Nazo 35G, third one is Lover Agni 5G and the last one is Samsung Galaxy M33 5G. Also, details about all this competitor phone is available in description. If you like our video then please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.